Hello, citizens of Earth. Today, I want to discuss Lucifer. Before the ceasefire that was signed by angels on the 25th of December 2018, Lucifer was very destructive, was terrible, was diabolic, was evil. But now that the war has ended, we have been authorized to make the disclosure about even what exactly is the identity of this being everybody knows with the name Lucifer. A lot of people that have occult knowledge understand that the meaning of Lucifer is light bringer, Lucy for light. From Lucy, you get Lucifer, light bringer. But because of the knowledge we have, we are authorized to say exactly what the situation is and what exactly is the identity of this entity. Lucifer is not one individual. It is not one angel. And Lucifer is not a he. Lucifer is not a male spirit. Lucifer is a female angel. And actually, there is no one Lucifer. There are three Lucifers. And Lucifer is just an office. It is not actually the name attached to an individual, just like you have somebody bearing a name like Smith. It's the office that is reserved and called Lucifer. So anybody can be Lucifer. In the angelic realm, it is women, the female, that rule, that reign. They are the people at the helm of affairs. Just like in the human world where we are, men are at the helm of affairs. Men are the leaders. Men, they are the head. Just like you have a family, a man is the head of the family traditionally. So in the angelic realm, it is women, the female, that is the head of the family and the head of the government and the head in the hierarchy of the civilization of angels. So Lucifer is the office that is reserved for the Anunnaki leaders. We have three of them. We have the Black Lucifer in Africa. We have the Asian Lucifer, the Colored Lucifer in the Asian part of the world. Then we have the European Lucifer that is white. These three are the commanders of the Anunnaki overall kingdom of the Anunnaki angels in the universe. They are headed by Lucifer because the Anunnaki were created by God. The Anunnaki angels were created by God to bring knowledge. They are like researchers. They bring light. They are the judges. They are the people that carry the light of God. That's how God created them before the angels missed during the war. They missed the reason for God to create them during the time they fought the war of angels. So these three beings that are the commanders, the leaders of the Anunnaki kingdom, they are the people that are called Lucifer. And they are supposed to be working together, three of them working together for the blacks, the colored, and the whites. But what happened was that because of the war of angels, they even fought among themselves. And that's why Africa is where we are today. We are backward, we are poor, we are it's as if we are cursed. But it's not. We are not cursed. What happened was that the battle of these three entities caught up with us. When during the time they were in conflict, and they wanted to come to this our civilization 6,000 years ago. With this civilization, the second civilization of humans is supposed to be an Anunnaki controlled civilization, just like we have in the realms of power over this world. It is the Anunnaki that are heading it, because they are the people that wanted to form the one world government, because the first world was the Yahweh government that headed it. This second one is the Anunnaki government that is heading it, and the third one is going to be headed by the Pleiadian government. So that is why from Sumeria, the Anunnaki took their government from Babylonia, from Persia, Greek, Roman Empire, and even this is also written in the Bible in Daniel chapter 2 about the evolution of empires until the time that the Antichrist was going to be manifested. That is an Anunnaki government moving through the world, because this civilization, this human civilization where we are today, is an Anunnaki civilization. But going back to their conflict, the three of them, when they came to establish the government, there was power tussle, deception, shenanigans, and all sorts of backstabbing amongst the three Anunnaki races, the black, the colored, and the white. So what happened is that naturally the black was the firstborn, the first Anunnaki woman is a woman supposed to lead. The black Anunnaki, that is the Lucifer, the head of the Anunnaki blacks, is the Lucifer, the black Lucifer. So black Lucifer is supposed to lead the whole Anunnaki kingdoms on earth, the black, the color, the white. Now, the white Anunnaki leader, that's white Lucifer, went and connived with the colored Lucifer, and they set up the black Lucifer. They set her up. She trusted the colored Lucifer. They were very close. The white Lucifer played a smart one, went to the back, promised the colored Lucifer that they were going to share power on earth, that they were going to share the resources of the earth among themselves and take over the leadership from black Lucifer. So they drugged black Lucifer. Our key ancestor is black Lucifer. She was drugged and she went into a drunken coma for 6,000 years. She was sleeping for 6,000 years. While she was asleep, the colored and the white Lucifers ensured that her core commanders, the commanders that she depended on, that black Lucifer depended on, were sent out of this earth, out of this material universe, so that they will not have power to influence, they will not be around, they will not be present to influence what was going to happen to Africa. So that's how Africa was divided. You can hear about the scramble and partition of Africa in 1884 to 1885 in Germany. It was orchestrated by white Lucifer. White Lucifer, when they drugged black Lucifer with the colored Lucifer was used and was dumped. The white Lucifer went and signed another deal with the Pleiadian angelic kingdoms of Europe, of the whites. And now, instead of sharing power with the colored Lucifer, she went and shared color with white Pleiadians. That's why there is white supremacy today. It started 6,000 years ago by white Lucifer. White Lucifer deceived colored Lucifer, and they drugged black Lucifer. and now shortchanged the colored Lucifer by going to sign a deal with the white Pleiadian commander, Ashtar. So Ashtar now started to share power with white Lucifer, and then they now became the greatest empire on earth. They quickly went and took over the resources of the earth, hijacked it from Asia. Asia had the vastest land and the numbers, because Asia was the leading, the colored Lucifer and the colored Anunnaki. They were the people that set up in Sumeria, the first organized civilization on earth. But because their leader, the Anunnaki Lucifer, the colored Lucifer, was deceived, the whites came, took over the command of the earth, and established the Greek Empire. From the Greek Empire, you now have the Roman Empire. From the Roman Empire, you have the European Empire today. So what we are seeing about white against black violence and so on and so forth, and then the Europe suppressing Asia, it didn't start today. It started 6,000 years ago. It's because the three Lucifers played a war game. In this ministry, we are supposed to expose this so that we know where we fell. We now know how we can get up. Because these angels, they want to be communicating to humans, but we can't be communicated to if we don't have the basic information to understand their language. A lot of people do not know that there are three Lucifers, and that the Lucifers are females, and that the Lucifers are the commanders of the Asiatic race, the Negro race, and the Caucasian race. We need this information so that when the angels want to set up a diplomatic line with humans, we will be able to talk to them on knowledge-to-knowledge basis in order to extricate ourselves from the problems they have put the world in, because there are so much problems we are seeing today that started 6,000 years ago, that we need this information to start to solve them. Without this information, we will not be able to solve them. That our problem started 6,000 years ago. Our problem as Africa started 6,000 years ago when our mother was poisoned, when she was given when she was drugged. So what we should be doing now is to educate ourselves. Our mother is awake now. She came out of the coma in September 2018. Mother Africa is awake. She's no more sleeping. Africa should get this information and start negotiating at the same level with whites and the Asians, because all the commanders of these Anunnaki kingdoms, they were at par. They were at the same level of command. There is nothing like white supremacy with angels. Nothing. No angelic commander is bigger than the other. We should get this clear, because that's how we are going to solve our problem on earth, solve our conflicts. There is so much conflicts. We have to solve it with this information. In the angelic realm, they are the same. They are the same. I will stop here until I come next time. Remember to subscribe to this channel so that you'll be getting first-hand immediately I make the post. And don't forget to like the YouTube channel and other of our social media handles. Peace to all. peace supreme.